Hello everyone, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Strife Veteran Edition on Elite. This is map 16, Fortress, Bishop's Tower. And at last the time has arrived. It is high time for us to take on the Bishop, right here in his own tower. Well, won't that be fun? Well, no sense in waiting around. We got 73 things to kill, including the Bishop himself. Let's get on it.
Wait, the Oracle said we would know him by his symbol of power. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking you ought to be quiet, Blackbird. I'm busy. But yes. Whoa, hello. Yeah, see what I mean? How grenades will just bank off of enemies? Unless it bounces for the second time. It's really annoying. But yes, his symbol of power. I can only assume that's that banner up there, but I have more pressing matters to concern myself with at the moment. There are going to be a crap ton of robotic enemies in this map, including Templars who are very dickishly placed, so let's get through this initial onslaught here. I'm hitting him, I can hear his... There we go. I heard his pain sound. Whoa, hello. Whoa! Hello again! Sorry if the sound may have peaked there a little bit, but that took me by surprise. Didn't expect it to bank off so high. You know what, Templar, you are pissing me off. Where are you? Wow, I think none of those grenades hit him. Ugh, anyway, yeah, you see what I mean? Now, fortunately, there's not a whole lot that are placed that bad, but there's one more batch just this way. And we are probably going to run out of high explosive grenades doing this, but that's okay. We can always just buy, and buy. Hello, Templar. You're not getting me again, No, sir, not this time. Hi, Templar. You know, I'm of the opinion that these Templars have a little bit too much health. That or the mini missile launcher is a little underpowered. Maybe it's a little bit of both. But anywho, we are done with the outside area. Let us go to the inside. No. More Crusaders.
My fortress, a worthless human. Face me and die.
And that, of course, is the Bishop himself taunting us. Well, we'll get to you, Mr. Bishop, when we are good and ready. For right now, we have some more assailants to assail past. Including Templars! Yay! Everyone's favorite. Yeah, you're really gonna grow to hate these things the further into the game we get. But what we're gonna do now is basically go up both sides of this area of the fortress and flick these triangular switches. I don't think you need to hit both of them, because hitting just one opens this front door, but I hit both of them anyway. Of course, we have some stalkers. It wouldn't be a Strife level without stalkers. Let's just go ahead and hit this other switch up here, and there we go. Now we can take out these annoying stalkers, and there's another Crusader down that set of stairs. Betcha I can probably, Do you see that instant 180 he just pulled? Nuts. Absolutely nuts. And you spidery bastards can get out of my way. Pronto, please. Whew. Yeah, how do you like that? 27 kills out of 73, but already a ton of action to be had. And we got more coming up. We got plenty more to do, so let's just not even talk. Let's just get on into it. If we head up here, we have another Templar. Okay. I'm just going to mauler you. And we have two Acolytes below us. Or is it just one? Oh, I think it's just one. Okay, yeah. Just one. There's another one that's a bit further up, but he can't see us from here, so. Same drill over here. Go ahead and gun down the Acolyte first. Wait until Mr. Templar face gets a little closer. Just like that. And his pieces go flying everywhere. And let's see. I think the best course of action would be to basically Hello? Oh, hi. Would be to take out that sentinel, for starters. You know what? Let's go inside this area here. Okay, I don't see any other sentinels yet. I think there's more, though. And you know what? We'll go ahead and take out that Reaver as well. And snipe some acolytes, because why not? And I heard that. That's a sentinel. I heard you. Oh, I see you. How'd you shoot me? And in the meantime, I'll snipe that Reaver as well. Thankfully, Reavers are very weak. Oh, and that acolyte just teleported. Oh, he's on the floor. I know where he is. Let's go ahead and pop a med kit. And jump on down. There's going to be stalkers in this big room too, so watch out for them. Oh, there's one on the floor. And someone just teleported somewhere. I heard that sound. Oh. Uh-huh. Nice try. Okay. Whew. We're taking some lumps, but that's alright. We got plenty of health lying around. And let's see, are there any other acolytes? Yep. And that's a Crusader. You know what? I'm definitely popping on a med kit for this guy. Bring it on, Crusader. Oh, wait. I'm out of regular. No, I'm not. You know what? Let's use the Mauler. Screw it. Just watch out for those rockets. And you'll be just fine. And there's the one extra acolyte I was talking about from earlier. Let's go ahead and get the one on the other side, too. There is one stalker inside this room. You technically can get him from here, but he's not going to walk far enough away for you to be able to aim at him, so I wouldn't even worry about it. Come on. Alright, that Crusader is dead meat. And then this acolyte is also dead meat. Okay. So, the immediate perimeter is finally cleared of enemies, at least for right now. Ooh, look at this. Medkits. And, oh wait, never mind, there's more acolytes.
Well, you gotta figure. Military leader equals lots of bad guys.
Yep, state the obvious more, why don't you, Blackbird? But yes, if you go inside here, which is actually where we were going to be heading next anyway, there's 2 more acolytes, 2 medkits, and a switch. And this switch is what we have to press to be able to progress further. Don't go up these elevators, by the way. We're going to approach them from the other side. And basically what we're going to do, you see that open area? We just opened up a door on both the left and the right side of the upper perimeter. And basically what we're going to do now is head back outside and take both of these areas on from out here. And here's where the robots were from earlier. Speaking of robots, we have more robots. Go ahead and use another one of these med kits here. Did I lose any armor? I did not. Well, any suits of armor, that is. So we'll go ahead and check both sides here. Oh, looky here. A quiver of poison bolts. I will absolutely take that. And I'll use the med patch too, because why not? And you can probably already tell, but this is a very symmetrically minded map. There's actually something we have to do in this outside area. This door is now open too, by the way. It wasn't before. I forgot to mention. But we have to go into both of these little outside, like, perimeter areas and throw a couple more switches. Very Hexen style. And by the way, don't worry about running low on rifle ammo. There's plenty around. Anyway, throw this switch, go down this here elevator. Go ahead and grab the supplies here if you need them. Throw that switch down there to reveal this pull chain. And pull the chain. And these pull chain switches reveal that center room where that stalker is, where he's walking on the ceiling. There's 2 bits of wall, like 2 obstructive obstacles you have to move out of your way, and that's what these pull chains are for. So we just took out the one on the left side. Now to get the one on the right side. Go ahead and knock out some more opposition first. And basically, we'll just do the exact same thing, but on the other side. So we'll go to the right side door this time. And essentially, rinse and repeat. And keep an eye out for any robotic enemies you may potentially have missed. I don't think we missed any. But still. Keep your head on a swivel, and you shall be fine. Ooh, ammo satchel. That'll always help. And then down here, we have some phosphor grenades, which I do not need. Though I will be using one against the bishop, at least. Yeah, this thing absolutely slays the first two bosses. It's crazy. But we don't need anything else here, so let's head over this way. And do the same thing as last time. Hit this triangle switch. Go down the elevator, or fall down it, and hit that triangle switch. Get the supplies, reveal the pull the pull chain, and the central pillar is now open for business. But let's clear out the rabble first. Should be one more acolyte up here. And there is. Awesome. And then, of course, we have the stalker downstairs inside this room here. Hi, stalker. Bye, stalker. And looky here. 200 bullets. Oh, yeah. Oh, and not only that, but with those switches that we pressed, we also reveal the path to these little, not really secret, but these kind of hidden caches right here. These very teasingly hidden caches. They're technically not out of reach. You can actually step on the edge of this little wood, like rock ledge here and jump over to it. It's not terribly hard to do, but it's easier just to wait until you actually forge the path. And these are the caches, of course, that those reavers were hiding in near the start. But they are long gone. So we can just go ahead and get our bounty for free. Now, there's 3 enemies left. Of course, one of those is the bishop himself, but also surrounding him, or not really flanking him, but guarding him on both sides, left and right, is also a Templar. So we're going to get the Mauler ready for that. Let's press this here switch and listen to what the bishop has to say.
You cannot kill me. You are just human, and I am more than human.
Yeah, we'll see about that. But anyway, those Templars will eventually teleport their way down here. Yep. So we have to be careful, not let them flank us. Where's the other one? There you are. Come on. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Aw, too bad. And that's it. All that's left now is to kill the bishop himself, and he's right behind that wall. Well, you already know what we're going to do here. Hey, bishop. Knock, knock. Walk a little bit forward for me and take these grenades. And he's already dead, but look what hatches from his body. What in the unholy name of whatever the hell is that thing? That is an enemy known as a Spectre. It is the wielder of the sigil pieces. It can only be damaged by the sigil. And once you kill it, that sigil piece is yours. But be careful. Yeah, they use a sigil against you too, so don't stand still for too long. Oh no, where'd he go? Did he just teleport downstairs? Wow, I think he did. He's never done that. Oh, there he is. Yeah, come on, come on. A little bit closer. A little bit. Come on. There we go. And he is dead.
See that weird specter that came out of the bishop's body? Where have I seen that before?
Yes, where have I seen that before? But anywho, the Spectre is dead. We get his sigil piece, so now we have 2/5 of the sigil done. The sigil now has a new, more powerful attack, which also drains more health when you use it. So I think it drains, like, what, 20 health now? Let's see what it looks like. So now instead of a lightning attack, it just sends out a straight ball of energy, and it drains 8 health. I think initially it drained 5. But we're not quite done. These monitor screens right here, looky there, we have goodies. And just like back in Security Complex, this is not a secret. In my opinion, it really should be, but whatever. They're there for the taking. We might as well take them. And that's it. The bishop is dead. His sigil piece has been acquired. Now it says we have to get back to the oracle. Well, let us not waste any time. Actually, you know what? I think... Wasn't there a suit of metal armor here somewhere? I don't know if there is. But you know what? Even if there isn't, it doesn't matter because there's plenty inside the Bailey. So once I get back to the Bailey, I will use the metal armor that I am currently holding. And then, instantly refill it, basically. But yes, that was the bishop. And once again, those phosphor grenades absolutely just tear ass. Sadly, though, that is the last boss character that those grenades are going to be of any use against. So, hope you enjoyed them. I'll probably use them against the regular enemies a bit if I can get enough of them crowded into a room, but yeah, we'll see. Anywho, let's leave this very ominous place behind and go back to the Bailey. Very temporarily. Attention, all members of the Order. The Bishop, your military leader, is dead. We of the front shall now accept your immediate and unconditional surrender. That will be all. Yep, I showed them. Yes, I did. But I believe there is a suit of... Oh, yeah, there it is. Inside this little non-secret area right here. Go ahead and armor back up and grab that suit. And, well, yeah, we're basically done. Let's get out of here. So, back to the Oracle. The quickest way to do that is to leave the Bailey by way of the entrance back to Borderlands. And then take the teleporter that leads directly back to the Oracle himself back in his temple. And looky there. That quiver of poison bolts I now need. Lovely. Is there anything else inside the armory I could use? Nope. Ooh, looky there. 2 more metal armor suits. My goodness. I gotta try my damnedest not to forget about those, because... Wow, that's very generous. Anyway. Let us go back to the Oracle. Nope. He awaits our return with the second sigil piece. But what, oh what, could he be waiting to tell us next? There's still a crap ton of supplies out here, by the way. My goodness. Lots of energy ammo.
I have a report that the spectral energy we found near the bishop is also present by the oracle. Let's be careful.
Uh-huh. That's what that thing was. That thing right up there. But we probably shouldn't be too hasty. Let's just see what the oracle has to say, shall we?
Your next challenge will test your spirit. The third piece is held by your own leader. He is the same as that which he sends you to kill.
Macil? A traitor?
Your blind faith has allowed him to advance to his goals with each piece you gain. Confront him and resolve your fate.
Alright, it is Macil.
Whatever choice you make, your kind shall perish under the will of the one God.
I'll be back when Macil's dead.
The river of time moves forever onward, while you stand still.
So, the Oracle says that Macil is holding the third sigil piece. Is he now? Well, I guess there's only one way to find that out for sure, and that's to take our happy tunic-wearing asses back to the new front base, formerly known as the castle, and talk to Macil about this. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, actually, before we do that, the game does not explicitly mention this to you, so I'm about to. After you kill the bishop and get his sigil piece, and I think probably also at least talk to the Oracle, you can now get your 6th accuracy and stamina upgrades from Ferris and Gerard. So let's go ahead and do that now. And there we go. 60 out of 100. Perfect. Okay. Now let's talk to Mr. Macil.
What prompts your return? Are you hurt? There's no time to lose. Continue with your mission. Complete the sigil.
The Oracle says you must die.
I have sworn myself to freedom. It is the Oracle who holds the third piece. There's your traitor.
The Oracle will die then.
You have made the right decision. It's clear that the Oracle is controlled by whatever evil is driving the Order. Return to it, and claim the third piece of the sigil.
Onward, my champion. Let's make Mr. Ugly twist and shout.
So, we have at last arrived at the fork in the road, the juncture, the point of no return, if you will. Remember how I mentioned earlier, I forget which video it was, but I mentioned there was a point in the game where you would have to make a decision, and this decision that you make would affect which, or would affect which ending of the game you get. This is that point. Your next objective is to either believe the Oracle and kill Macil and see if he really is holding the next sigil piece, or believe Macil, go back to the Temple of the Oracle and kill the Oracle, as well as that Spectre, and get his sigil piece. Both seem convinced that each other hold a piece of the sigil. But one thing I do find a bit strange is that Macil all of a sudden seems to know a lot more about the Oracle than he seemed to before. Before, he just mentioned the Oracle will know more about what's going on. He didn't mention anything about him holding a piece of the sigil, so how is he so sure of himself all of a sudden now? So, I don't know. Something seems a little bit fishy on both sides here, but Macil hasn't exactly led us astray before. But then again, neither has the Oracle. So, you have to make a decision. Who are you going to believe, and who are you going to kill? Are you going to kill Macil and believe the Oracle? Or are you going to kill the Oracle and believe Macil? Well, like I said, we're going to go for the best ending possible here. And the best ending involves you believing Macil and going after the Oracle. So that is what we're going to do. And remember how the Temple of the Oracle was a map we couldn't get all the kills in before? This is why. There are 14 kills remaining. And those kills are the Oracle, which I don't really think is much of anything by himself. You'll see when we take him out. His Spectre, so that's 2. And then as soon as you basically break yourself, I don't even think you have to shoot the Oracle, but maybe you do. But especially when you shoot the Oracle, there are 12 acolytes that will spawn in. They are actually in monster closets behind each of the little alcoves, I guess you could call them, that the visible acolytes were standing in when you first met the Oracle. These alcoves right here. So behind each of these alcoves, all 4 of them, are 3 more acolytes each. And they will all spawn in once you start the battle. And well, since we're going for the best ending, we're going to be taking the Oracle out. So see you, Mr. Ugly. But yeah, it looks like he's nothing more than a skeleton. So kill him. His Spectre is now active. But more importantly, the acolytes are also spawning in. And who the hell exactly are these monks just kneeling there and chanting while all this firefighting is going on? Well, you're not going to believe it when I show you, but I'm going to show you anyway. But of course, the actual threats must be dealt with first. Okay, there's one more acolyte. I think he's actually behind the door. There's the Spectre just floating about. Oh, whoop. Now watch out. The Spectre means business. He's dangerous. And he deals a lot of damage. So we're going to actually keep the medkits available. But there is the last acolyte. Now, who exactly are these monks? Well, guess what? They're fake. You see that on the ground? That's a hologram projector. These monks are a bunch of phonies. They're a bunch of big fat phonies. They're just holograms. So the Oracle, maybe he hasn't exactly been lying to us, but he's been hiding something. Now, it turns out that Macil was correct. He is being controlled by the Spectre, the same thing that was controlling the Bishop. So, the only thing we have left to do now is take out this Spectre. Now again, be careful. His projectiles are very quick, so if he fires at you from a close distance, you're probably not going to be able to dodge. And you will be dealt a large amount of damage, so we're just gonna kablast him. He is pretty resilient, but we got him.
Well, so much for prognostication. Hold it. Macil is calling us back. Let's get out of here in one piece.
So Macil's now calling us back. We got our third piece of the sigil, and I think that last shot that the Spectre shot may have just barely missed or something. I thought it would deal more damage than that. But, you know what? Just to absolutely rub it in the Oracle / Spectre's face, let's go ahead and nab one more medkit. And it'll be like this fight never even happened. Of course, I do have a bit more health to restore, so, you know. Win in Rome, you know what I'm saying? But look at the sigil now. That thing's looking pretty menacing. It's got both pieces of its base as well as the right prong. Now, let's see what the attack looks like, eh? It's probably going to look like what the Spectre just shot at us, but let's find out for sure. Woo! Yes, it is. Look at that. Woo! So it drains 12 points of health now. Oh, you know what? I think it drains it by 4, and then 8, and then 12. So the next piece it'll drain your health by 16 per shot, because when you have all 5, it drains your health by 20. That's right. So it goes in increments of 4. Now, does it drain your armor as well? It does not drain armor as well. Okay, so it's just your health. I kept forgetting about that. I had to I had to test it to make sure. But yeah, whew, there's quite a bit going on in this video, isn't there? But we're almost done. We believed Macil, we killed the Oracle, we killed the Spectre, we got his piece of the sigil. Now we have to go back to Macil. But the temple is officially, well, wiped clean, so we will not be visiting the Temple of the Oracle ever again. So that means let us go back to Macil once again and see what exactly he is going to have in store for us, shall we? Alright, Macil, I believed you. What do you need for me to do now? Oh, and also, you know what? No, I'll wait.
There seems no end to the horror we face. We have found out that the Order is not killing our people. It is transforming them into biomechanical soldiers. Find the facility where this is being done and close it permanently.
Biomechanical? Oh, that explains their seemingly endless supply of troops and their bad attitude.
Where is this located?
One of our captains, Richter, is waiting for you by the waterfall in the Commons. He has seen the facility and can guide you inside. Stop this atrocity, now.
They'll pay for this. Now, before we do anything else, and again, the game does not explicitly mention this to you, so again, I am about to. When you kill the Oracle and talk to Macil after doing so, guess what? You can get your 7th accuracy and stamina upgrade. Oh, yes. Mr. Gerard, Mr. Ferris, please. Please do me the honors right now. 70 out of 100. Now, guess what? That is the last upgrade of either kind you will get from Ferris or Gerard. The remaining 3 upgrades will be given to you automatically upon completion of certain objectives. And what those objectives are, I will tell you when we actually get there. But for right now, we are 7/10 of the way through getting our upgraded stamina and accuracy. So our punch is now super powerful. Our rifle spread is now super tiny, but it can still get tinier. So what we have to do now is go to the Order Commons. Oh yeah, you remember that? Remember that little transitory area we saw back in Borderlands, where the Keymaster was, that we couldn't access before? Because we didn't have I think it's called the brass key to get there. Well, now we do have the brass key. So the Order Commons is our next destination. So that is precisely where we shall be headed. Right through here. But, you know what? I think this video had more than enough action. So I think it is high time we end this video here, because there's going to be plenty more to do in the Commons, as well as the map after the Commons. Well, technically all the maps after the Commons, but the Commons itself will be big enough that I'll give it its own place in the next video. It'll be a 2-for-1 special, just like when we did the Bailey. So, yeah, let's enter the Commons. The Commons, I will go ahead and mention, is the final hub of the game. And everyone here is peaceful unless you break your, you know, you throw the first hostile punch. So you can punch and you can shoot your poison bolts, but nothing else. But we've at last arrived in the Order Commons. Looks pretty peaceful here, all things considered. But that is where this video will end. Oh my goodness. What what a segment of our adventure we just had. We wiped out the bishop's tower. We wiped out the bishop himself. We wiped out his Spectre. We got the second piece of the sigil. We had to make an ultimate decision, basically, depending on whether or not we want to get the neutral ending or the good ending. We took the path that will give us the good ending, provided we, well, I'll mention that when we get there. Like I said, there are 3 possible endings, bad, neutral, and good. So how do you get the bad? Well, I'll let you know when the time is right. But as of right now, we will be getting the good ending. If all ends well, we will be getting the best ending possible. So we believed Macil, and we therefore believed that the Oracle was leading us astray, and so therefore he had to die, which he did. And I don't really think the Oracle really was a living thing. It looks like it was just a skeleton with a metal mask on, and the Spectre was the one guiding you the whole time, which I'm pretty sure that is the actual case, but it's kind of weird because the Spectre, despite not being a living thing, counts as a kill, because you probably noticed the kill count go up by 1 when we blasted him with that rocket. So he and the Spectre are both considered a kill. And back in the Bishop's Tower, initially it said we had 1 kill left, that being the Bishop, but when the Spectre spawned out of the Bishop's body, the maximum kill count went up by 1, and the Spectre then became the final kill. So, yeah, the Spectres, the ones controlling the remaining sigil piece wielders. So, that being said, before we blasted him into oblivion, or should I say blasted it into oblivion, along with the Spectre controlling it, the Oracle said that Macil was holding a piece of the sigil. Well, was he right? We don't know. We decided to believe Macil, and therefore believe that the Oracle was leading us astray, and we got the sigil piece from him, the 3rd sigil piece. So, we now have 3 of the sigil pieces. Where are the final 2? Well, we shall find out, but in due time. We shall find out if, hey, maybe the Oracle wasn't necessarily, or rather, the Spectre controlling the Oracle, the Oracle puppet, wasn't necessarily telling us a lie. Is Macil possibly holding a piece of the sigil? I guess there's only one way to find out, and that will be a good bit further on in the series. So for right now, like I just said, we wiped out the Bishop as well as cleaned out his tower. We got the second piece of the sigil. We believed Macil and believed that the Oracle was leading us astray, so we took him out and took the Spectre controlling it. And we got the 3rd piece of the sigil, and then we got our new mission objectives, our new briefing from Macil himself telling us to head over to the Commons and to speak to someone named Richter. So Richter is the one who will tell us what we have to do and where we have to go next. But in addition to that, there is one other NPC you will need to find. Well, you don't need to. This is completely optional, but you'll want to. There is one other NPC that you will want to find and talk to here in the Order Commons. And he will give you a special objective to complete. Oh yes. Now what is that special objective? Well, we'll just have to wait and find out, won't we? As well as we will have to wait and find out what exactly Richter is going to tell us to do. As well as just, you know, what other general things there are to do around this Order Commons area. Again, all things considered, despite the fact that it's being patrolled by acolytes and turrets and maybe some robots as well, it does seem like a pretty peaceful area. But we'll take a closer look at the Commons next time, as well as the map that comes after the Commons. But for right now, everyone, that was the Bishop's Tower, as well as the Bishop boss fight and the 2nd sigil piece, the Oracle boss fight and the 3rd sigil piece, and everything that went with that. So this was quite the eventful video. But all things considered, everyone, hope you enjoyed this rather large chunk of adventure we just undertook. Hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day. I am signing off for right now. I'm going to take a little break. And next time, we will tackle the Order Commons, find out exactly what Richter wants us to do, or needs us to do, rather, as well as find this other NPC and find out what he wants us to do. And, well, basically go from there. So, until next time, everyone, stay safe, take care. I will see you all later. Bye-bye, and get out of my house.